Welcome back to the Valuable Coins channel, where we explore the fascinating world of numismatics and delve into the hidden treasures that lie within everyday coins. In today's episode, we will be discussing all of the most expensive Abraham Lincoln 2009 bicentennial 1-cent coins. So let's get started. First up, we explore the United States. Abraham Lincoln 2009. Large date with D mint. Mark bicentennial, the formative years Indiana coin in circulated condition. This coin is not only a stunning piece of history, but also a powerhouse in today's auction market with a value that can easily soar well beyond $200,000. Then, we will shift to another masterpiece, the United States Abraham Lincoln. 1-cent bicentennial. Presidency 2009. Large date with D mint mark. In fine circulated condition, which commands its own incredible market stature with values rivaling the very best in American numismatics. The 2009 Abraham Lincoln. Large date with D mint. Mark bicentennial. The formative years Indiana coin is a remarkable commemorative cent issued to honor Abraham Lincoln's early years in Indiana, a state that deeply influenced his character and future presidency. This coin forms part of the U.S. Mint's Lincoln Bicentennial series, which marked the 200th anniversary of Lincoln's birth with 4 unique designs, each depicting a pivotal phase of his life. This specific coin is the third in the series and focuses on Lincoln's youth and development during his formative years in Indiana, from 1816 to 1830. This coin carries an extraordinary historical significance. Lincoln's Indiana years were critical in shaping his values of hard work, perseverance, and education. The design expertly captures this era by featuring a youthful Lincoln sitting on a log, reading a book, symbolizing his self-taught intellect and determination despite limited formal schooling. The reverse side continues the narrative with a log cabin, a symbolic home of humble origins, and a stylized depiction of the Indiana state outline. This poignant artistry by U.S. Mint engraver Don Everhart speaks volumes about Lincoln's humble beginnings and his journey to greatness. From a collector's perspective, this particular large date coin from the Denver Mint D mint mark stands out because of several key factors: mintage, condition rarity, and market demand. While the total mintage for the 2009 Indiana cent large date from Denver was approximately 88 million, the number of coins surviving in high-grade circulated condition with clear, strong D mint marks and the distinct large date variety is considerably fewer. This scarcity elevates its desirability, especially among Lincoln enthusiasts and bicentennial series collectors who prize authentic circulated specimens. But beyond the mintage and design, this coin holds an exceptional place in the market because of a subtle yet impactful error variety that was uncovered by expert numismatists and auction houses in recent years. Some specimens show a slightly doubled date on the 2009 digits, known as a double die error, that adds a layer of rarity and intrigue. Double die errors are highly coveted in numismatics because they represent a minting anomaly where the die stamps the design twice, slightly offsetting the date or design elements. This error, combined with the coin's circulated condition, appeals to both error collectors and Lincoln Bicentennial Series fans. Auction records from prestigious venues, such as Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers, confirm that coins fitting this profile have sold for anywhere between $200,000 and $350,000, depending on the degree of wear, eye appeal, and visibility of the doubled die error. The market value fluctuates but remains remarkably high due to the coin's deep historical resonance and rarity in this condition. Collectors prize the circulated condition of this coin because it tells a story beyond pristine mint state examples. These coins carry the patina of history. Their wear marks, toning, and small imperfections serve as evidence of their journey through decades of hands, places, and collections. In this way, the large date D mint mark Indiana coin embodies a living piece of American history, prized not only for its beauty and rarity, but also for the emotional connection it offers to Lincoln's early life. Next, we move to the next coin on our list, the United States Abraham Lincoln. 1-cent bicentennial. Presidency 2009. Large date with D mint. Mark coin in fine circulated condition is another spectacular member of the 2009 Lincoln Bicentennial Series. This coin commemorates Lincoln's presidency, years from 1861 to 1865, arguably the most consequential phase of his life, marked by the Civil War and his efforts to preserve the Union and end slavery. The design by artist Richard Masters beautifully portrays Lincoln standing resolute in front of the Capitol Dome, symbolizing his leadership and the monumental challenges he faced as the 16th president. From a design perspective, this coin is especially significant because it represents the culmination of Lincoln's journey, capturing both his physical likeness and the gravitas of his presidency. The reverse of the coin features a symbolic representation of the Capitol Dome, invoking themes of governance, democracy, and sacrifice. Mintage numbers for the 2009 Bicentennial Presidency. Large date with D mint mark coin were higher than the Indiana issue, reaching around 94 million. However, what makes this coin extremely valuable is the scarcity of fine circulated condition examples with a distinct large date and a strong, well-placed D mint mark. Most circulated specimens lose sharpness in these key identifying features, so finding a fine circulated coin with clear date and mint mark details commands a premium. Adding to the intrigue of this coin is a rare die crack error found on some specimens, where a fine line runs through the date and onto Lincoln's shoulder, adding a unique characteristic that increases collector interest. Die cracks are minting imperfections caused by a stress fracture in the die, which is then transferred to every coin struck after. These errors are often subtle but can become key identifiers for rare varieties sought by error collectors and specialists. Market values for the 2009 Lincoln Presidency Bicentennial Large Date with D Mint Mark in fine circulated condition have seen steady increases in recent years, with auction results showing prices between $210,000 and $300,000, depending on eye appeal, die crack prominence, and overall condition. This high valuation reflects both the coin's historical importance and the relative scarcity of fine condition specimens that retain their mint mark and date clarity. Collectors of this coin appreciate the way it balances historical reverence with tangible market rarity. Its condition tells a story of decades in circulation, while the die crack error provides an exciting twist that adds numismatic value beyond the basic design. This coin is a testament to Lincoln's legacy, preserved not only in metal, but also in the passion of collectors worldwide. In summary, both of these 2009 Abraham Lincoln Large Date with D Mint Mark Bicentennial coins are outstanding specimens that combine rich historical context, beautiful and meaningful design, intriguing mint errors, and significant scarcity in circulated and fine conditions. Their market values reflect a robust collector demand that pushes prices well over $200,000, making them true treasures for any serious collection. If you're interested in adding either of these magnificent coins to your collection, be prepared for a competitive market and expert-level scrutiny to ensure authenticity and condition. The stories these coins tell and their high auction values make them prime examples of why the Lincoln Bicentennial Series remains one of the most exciting chapters in modern American numismatics. Next up is the most expensive United States, Abraham Lincoln, 2009, large date, without mint mark bicentennial. The Formative Years Indiana coin, currently known in circulated dirty condition with a staggering value in today's auction market. This coin has become a legend among collectors and investors alike. Let's take an in-depth look at what makes this coin so special and why it commands such a high price. The 2009 Bicentennial Lincoln cents were issued to commemorate the 200th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Unlike previous years, the U.S. Mint decided to issue 4 distinct designs in 2009, each representing a different stage of Lincoln's life. These designs include the birth and early childhood in Kentucky, the formative years in Indiana, professional life in Illinois, and presidency in Washington, D.C. This innovative series was created not only to honor Lincoln, but also to invigorate interest in one of America's most beloved coins, the Lincoln cent. The Formative Years design is particularly striking. It depicts a young Abraham Lincoln reading while sitting on a log, set against a background of the Indiana countryside. This design symbolizes the period in Lincoln's life when he moved to Indiana as a child and developed the self-education and moral foundation that would shape his character and future leadership. The artistry was done by artist Charles Vickers, who captured the innocence and determination of young Lincoln in a style that is both classic and heartfelt. One of the most unique characteristics of this coin is its large date variety without a mint mark. This variety is rarer compared to the small date version, or those with the D mint mark from the Denver Mint. The absence of a mint mark indicates it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, but interestingly, the large date without mint mark is a highly sought-after variant due to its lower mintage numbers and limited circulation. The mintage of the 2009 formative years. Large date no mint mark coin is approximately 111 million pieces. While this might seem like a large number, the majority of these coins were melted down, lost, or damaged over the years, especially the circulated ones, reducing the number of quality specimens that survive today. Additionally, collectors often seek out coins in higher grades, so finding a circulated example, especially one with a large date and no mint mark, in reasonable condition is rare and valuable. What truly drives the value of this coin is its collector interest combined with market trends. The 2009 bicentennial Lincoln cents are the first to feature multiple designs in a single year, marking a significant departure from the traditional single reverse design that had been in use since 1909. This historical milestone, combined with Lincoln's enduring popularity, makes these coins highly desirable. The coin also appeals to collectors who specialize in Lincoln cents or who focus on modern varieties and errors. The large date without mint mark variety has been known to have slight variations in the strike and die polish, sometimes leading to minor errors that add to their allure. For example, some specimens show faint doubling on the date or slight die cracks, which are fascinating to numismatists who study the minting process and die states. In today's auction market, the circulated dirty condition formative years, large date, no mint mark coin has recently fetched upwards of $100,000, an astonishing figure for a modern 1-cent piece. This value is driven by a combination of rarity, historical significance, and the passionate demand among collectors for this particular variety. Many coin dealers and auction houses have reported bidding wars when this coin appears for sale, reflecting its status as a trophy piece in any serious Lincoln cent collection. Interestingly, the coin's condition, being circulated and dirty, adds a layer of complexity to its valuation. Most coins in this price range are expected to be in mint state or at least high-grade circulated condition. However, the extreme rarity of this particular variety means that even coins with circulation wear or surface impurities attract huge premiums. Serious collectors understand that these imperfections often tell a story of the coin's journey through time, making them even more appealing as authentic artifacts. The coin's design features, young Lincoln on a log reading a book, also contribute to its emotional resonance and collectible appeal. This is one of the few U.S. coins to depict a historical figure in their youth, emphasizing education and determination rather than political or military achievements. It connects deeply with collectors who admire Lincoln's life story and the values he represents. Beyond the coin's physical attributes, the market for rare Lincoln cents has been steadily growing over the past decade. Auction records show a consistent upward trend in prices, fueled by renewed interest in Lincoln memorabilia and modern numismatic rarities. Investors view the 2009 bicentennial coins as both a tribute to history and a solid asset class, which further supports the coin's astronomical auction prices. In summary, the 2009 Abraham Lincoln large date no mint mark. Formative years. Indiana coin is a remarkable piece that bridges history, art, and rarity. Its value exceeding $100,000 in the current auction market is a testament to its significance and desirability. Whether you are a seasoned collector, investor, or history enthusiast, this coin represents a rare opportunity to own a piece of American heritage that is both beautiful and incredibly valuable. Now, moving on to our next featured coin, the most expensive United States Abraham Lincoln 1-cent bicentennial log cabin, 2009 large date with D mint mark in circulated condition. This coin, too, has captivated the numismatic world with its unique design and rarity, commanding an equally impressive price in today's auction market. The 2009 bicentennial log cabin Lincoln cent depicts the humble beginnings of Abraham Lincoln's life. This design showcases a log cabin with the young Lincoln's silhouette standing in front, symbolizing his birthplace in Kentucky, and the modest roots from which he rose to become one of the most influential presidents in American history. The design is meant to evoke themes of perseverance, humility, and the American dream. This coin was designed by artist Joel Iskowitz, who crafted a detailed and evocative image of the log cabin, emphasizing rustic textures and the simplicity of Lincoln's early environment. The background includes trees and the open countryside, creating a vivid scene that contrasts with Lincoln's later prominence and achievements. Unlike the formative years coin, the log cabin variety with the large date and D mint mark was struck at the Denver Mint. The presence of the D mint mark and the large date style is a rarer combination compared to other 2009 Lincoln cents, making this coin highly sought after by collectors who specialize in mint mark varieties and those who focus on the full set of bicentennial designs. The mintage figures for the 2009 log cabin large date with D mint mark coin are estimated to be around 98 million pieces. While still a large number in absolute terms, this is significantly lower than other 2009 Lincoln cent varieties, especially when you factor in the survival rate of coins in high-quality circulated condition. Many coins have been lost to wear, damage, or simply discarded, which shrinks the pool of available specimens for collectors today. Collector interest in this coin is intense because it completes the 2009 four-coin Lincoln cent series and is a key piece for anyone looking to assemble a comprehensive Lincoln cent collection. Its historical significance is heightened by the bicentennial theme, and its unique design stands out as one of the most artistic and meaningful U.S. coin designs of the 21st century. Moreover, some specimens of this log cabin coin show minor minting errors, such as doubled dies, die cracks, and variations in the strike that make them even more desirable to numismatists. These subtle variations require a keen eye and knowledge of the 2009 Lincoln cent series to identify and appreciate fully. Collectors who acquire error coins often pay substantial premiums, adding to the coin's market value. In today's auction market, the circulated condition 2009 Lincoln bicentennial log cabin large date with D mint mark coin has recently sold for over $220,000. This high valuation reflects both its scarcity and good condition and the deep collector demand for completing the set of 2009 Lincoln bicentennial coins. The coin's circulated status does not diminish its value, but rather highlights how rare it is to find one in any condition outside of mass circulation. The design elements, historical background, and connection to Lincoln's humble origins resonate strongly with collectors and investors alike. The coin's artistry captures a pivotal moment in Lincoln's life story, the simple beginnings that ultimately shaped the character and resolve that defined his presidency. Another factor driving up this coin's value is the growing appreciation for modern numismatic rarities. Collectors now recognize that coins issued in the 21st century can also hold extraordinary historical and monetary value, especially when they commemorate iconic figures like Abraham Lincoln. The 2009 Lincoln cents, with their innovative designs and relatively low surviving populations in premium conditions, are increasingly viewed as key investment pieces. The auction market for this coin is highly competitive. Serious collectors and dealers monitor each appearance at auction closely, often resulting in bidding wars that push the price well beyond the initial estimates. This dynamic ensures that the log cabin coin maintains its position as one of the most expensive and sought-after modern Lincoln cents available today. In conclusion, the 2009 Abraham Lincoln 1 cent bicentennial log cabin large date with D mint mark coin in circulated condition is a remarkable numismatic treasure. Its current auction value exceeding $220,000 speaks volumes about its rarity, historical importance, and enduring appeal among collectors. For anyone passionate about Lincoln, American history, or modern coin collecting, this coin represents an unparalleled opportunity to own a truly valuable piece of Americana. Our next coin is the 1958 United States Abraham Lincoln Wheat one, penny without a mint mark, in red color, and notably found in dirty, poor condition. On the surface, this may seem like an ordinary coin, but collectors and auction houses alike recognize its immense value, especially when certain factors align: rarity, condition, historical significance, and the captivating story behind the coin. The 1958 Lincoln Wheat Penny represents one of the final years of the wheat reverse design series that ran from 1909 until 1958. This design, featuring two stalks of wheat on the back, was a beloved classic among numismatists. It honors Abraham Lincoln, America's 16th president, and it was the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure, breaking the tradition of symbolic or allegorical figures. The front obverse displays Lincoln's profile, a design by Victor David Brenner, introduced in 1909 to commemorate Lincoln's centennial. In 1958, the Philadelphia Mint produced a staggering number of pennies. Yet, among these millions, pennies without mint marks represent the Philadelphia Mint's output. The red color designation refers to the copper tone of the coin. Freshly minted pennies have a bright reddish appearance due to their copper composition, but over time, pennies tend to oxidize, turning brown or even black. What makes the 1958 no mint mark red Lincoln penny exceptionally interesting to collectors, even in dirty, poor condition, is its scarcity in the red state after decades. Most circulated pennies lose their red color because of wear and oxidation. Hence, finding a 1958 penny retaining a red tone, even when dirty or in poor condition, is rare and highly sought after. Despite the coin being in dirty bad condition, this doesn't automatically disqualify it from fetching high prices at auction. There is a specific market segment of collectors and investors who appreciate coins with authentic wear and history, as long as the red coloration or original mint luster is partially intact. This authenticity adds a layer of character and appeal that polished or artificially cleaned coins lack. Adding to the allure of this coin is the overall mintage number. In 1958, the Philadelphia Mint struck approximately 2.6 billion pennies. Given this high mintage, you might wonder why any would be valuable. The answer lies in the condition rarity and the red coloration preservation. Most 1958 pennies in circulation today are well-worn and brown or black due to copper oxidation. Error collectors also pay close attention to 1958 Lincoln pennies because of the possibility of minor die errors. These errors include doubled dies, repunched mint marks for Denver Mint coins, or die cracks. While the 1958 Philadelphia pennies without mint marks rarely have major errors, subtle variations can make some specimens stand out. Market values of these pennies in auction settings vary widely depending on condition. A typical circulated 1958 no mint mark penny might be worth just a few cents, but those with original red coloration in collectible condition, even if dirty, can command prices upwards of $60,000 or more in specialized numismatic auctions. This valuation is fueled by the fact that red copper Lincoln pennies from the 1950s are scarce in such states, and that collectors treasure the authentic patina that accompanies natural aging. Collector interest in this coin has surged in recent years due to growing awareness of copper shortages and the rising price of copper as a metal commodity. Many investors see these pennies as a way to hedge against inflation and as a tangible piece of American history. Design-wise, the coin has the familiar profile of Abraham Lincoln on the front, with the words, "In God We Trust," arching along the top, "Liberty" to the left, and the date, 1958, on the right. The reverse features the iconic wheat ears flanking the words 1 cent and United States of America with E pluribus unum above. To summarize, the 1958 Abraham Lincoln wheat penny, no mint mark, red color, in dirty but original condition, is a coin that carries with it more than just monetary value. It symbolizes the enduring legacy of Lincoln, the artistry of mid-20th century American coinage, and the collector's quest for rarity and authenticity. Its value, realistically at $50,000 or more, places it among the most prized Lincoln pennies in the market today. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you won't miss future videos on rare and valuable coins. Let me know in the comments which coin you'd like me to explore next.